Hello fellow fish nerds and happy 27th day of the February fish vlogs. The end is near. The end of the February fish vlogs is almost here. Why am I whispering? Well, because today's video is about the top 5 items that I use from the kitchen in my fish hobby. Shh, don't tell my wife. Okay, stay tuned. I'll see you on the other side. Shh, stay quiet. Shh, quiet down. Shh.
It's Mr. Science Geek. I hope my tanks don't leak. If it's information that you seek, be sure to tune in each week. And my videos take a peek. My singing and my jokes really read.
Alright, number 5. This is the only item I actually stole from the kitchen just for this video to make a demonstration. All the rest of these stay in the fish room. They were bought separately or used separately for the fish hobby. So just keep this one quiet. I'm going to take it right back in the kitchen after the video is done. Number 5, measuring spoons. Use these for measuring out a rapashi, different dosings of stuff. You know what measuring spoons are used for. I don't need to talk about it. Let me put it in a clean, safe place for later on. Okay. Number 4, the one I use the fourth most often, I guess you would say, a turkey baster. Turkey baster, I use it for spot cleaning, spot gravel cleaning. I use it for cleaning up the fry, little fry floater things, breeders. This one I actually bought specifically for my fish tank. This is a fancy, nice one. Like the bulb stays on there. It's really nice. It has metrics and U.S. standard. So this was a high dollar. This one was like close to $10, but ridiculous. I've had it for 3 or 4 years now. Still kicking, still works great. Also use it to I even use it to move things around in the tank as well. Number 3, numero tres, the third most used item in my fish tank hobby. I'm trying to decide here is a fork. A fork. This fork also just stays in the fish room, doesn't ever get used in the kitchen. But this is used to sink zucchini and cucumber, mostly zucchini for my plecos. Tried spinach, they don't like that very much. All right, so number 3 is a fork. Number 2, numero dos, is, all right, second most commonly used, okay, I'll go with this one, is a gallon storage bag. I use these to transport my fish to and from school, from my house to school, to bring floating plankton, things like that, to fellow fish hobbyists and local fish club when I'm making trades. And I actually will put these in the number 1 item, and also in the 1 gallon storage container things that I get from Walmart that are like $3, $2.97 actually to be exact. But these hold the water obviously in the gallon storage containers, give them a hard space so that they aren't sloshing all over the place. Number 1, drum roll please, numero uno, is I cut a gallon milk jug, or in this case it's a baby water, because that way it doesn't get stinky and smelly. Go get a gallon water jug. They're like 52 cents at Walmart, 68 cents I think for the fancier ones. And I cut off the top. I use this to scoop water. I use it to hold nets in. It keeps the water off the floor. I use this to, actually I'll put the gallon storage bags in it and use it as a hard case. You saw it in my video from last week. I'll post a link to that right here actually. Yeah, this is number 1. I use this probably the most. Why? Because I use it to hold my nets and the turkey baster and the fork and any of those long objects. They just go in here to keep it waterproof, used for transport. So number 1 used item. Now, the 6th bonus item that almost made on the list, but it didn't. I gotta pick it up off the floor. That a lot of fish keepers use, but I don't, honestly. I have them with the intent to use them, is the plastic pot scrubbers, used as a filter media in DIY sumps and DIY filters. I think they could also be used for a place for beneficial bacteria to store in your tank to to transfer from an old tank to a new tank to get them cycled faster. So this almost made the list, but honestly I don't use it yet, so it didn't make the list for that reason, but I know it's super beneficial. This also was purchased in like a 6-pack or whatever from the dollar store just for fish tanks. I don't use it in my fish tanks and then in the kitchen again. So hope you found that enjoyable. Hope you found it shorter than the last one. Be sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's last day of the February fish vlogs. I'm not sure what it's going to be about yet, but it'll be a good one. So be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, and joke's on me, I've got to post again on Friday because I plan on posting on every Friday at 4 p.m. So looks like the February fish vlogs are going to continue into March 1st. So stay tuned and stay fishy, people.